I can extinguish your life.
God damn.
That's terrifying, man.
You back in the world, bugged out. You know, cause he ain't gonna see you back in the world,
terrible.
Right? He ain't gonna see you back in the world, and you know you have a consolation and you start bawling out and shit. You know, as Scripture says, your first state, your last state is worse than the first, cause he gonna throw all them demons on it. Hey, them demons, as the brother say, you know, demons gonna be gangbanging your ass. The demons gonna be having a party on your ass, man. Yeah, hey, that's a fearful thing, man. This is back in James chapter 1, verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. And those diverse temptations, we don't know what they're gonna look like, man. You know, hey, we're talking about things that relate to being in the truth, you know, but it could be a temptation outside the truth, you know, that disables you to, or prohibits or hinders you from doing the truth. You know, you might have a job in which, you know, you work on the weekends. Well, we bring it out on the weekends, you know, that's a diverse temptation, you know. Are you gonna let that, your job, be the reason why you can't go out and do the work of the Lord? No, man. You got brothers taking, that don't have vehicles, taking 2-hour bus rides, commuting, just to get to camp, man.
I did. I used to catch the Greyhound. I used to get dropped off downtown Houston and take Greyhound to downtown Dallas, and then sometimes the brothers pick me up. But at that time, the brothers was staying downtown, so I just walked. And the brother was like, man, it ain't safe to walk, but I'm walking in faith, man. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried. These people can't do nothing to me.
Right.
But yeah, I leave early Saturday morning from Houston, and I get down there right around 11 or noon, just in time fellowship, and we go over the scripture and get ready to bring it out.
See?
And sometimes that same day, I get on the bus and come back, or I wait till that Sunday. And then sometimes I would just drive.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But many a time I just have my old lady drop me off and I get on Greyhound.
Done.
And I was doing that. I ain't missed, you know, the first 3 months, 3 or 4 months I was in the truth. I ain't missed not one day of camp. That ain't to toot my horn.
Right.
That's to give praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Waharachakodash by Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know? But yeah, like the brother said, when you really bout it, you bout it. You know? Ain't nothing gonna stop you. Just like you wanna get with that bitch, you gonna go all out your way, man.
Right. You gonna keep thinking of ways to actually, as you said, obtain that prize or that goal or that reward.
Or you want a job.
Yep.
That could be somebody he ain't, just to get that pussy or to get that job.
Yep.
You know?
Done.
But yeah, brother.
Yeah, I mean, so the example is that could have been a temptation outside the truth. You know, that could have hindered, you know, this brother or any other brothers, you know, from actually doing what Yahweh Shemaiah has called us to do. You know? But he counted it joy. He was like, guess what? I'm gonna get my ass up early Saturday morning. You know? Hey, I
couldn't wait.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I couldn't wait.
But that's the same joy in which we should have in any situation or any tribulation in which we go through. You know? Because we know the source of it. You know? Like nothing is happening outside the framework of Yahweh Shemaiah Shah.
Yeah, nothing.
So why wouldn't you be happy that the Lord, as brother scripture the brother's about to read, is chastening you? You know?
I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, okay, all right, finish the whole thing. Okay, come.
I'm gonna let you go.
All right, this is James 1 and 2. It says, why do you have that look on your face?
You saw that, huh?
That nigga was freaky.
I was hoping you didn't see it.
That nigga is freaky deep, man.
That might be a Jeffrey Dahmer.
You saw that?
Yeah, I was looking at him. He looked deranged. That motherfucker looked deranged.
That motherfucker looked like they're jumping on acid.
Yeah, like a motherfucker slip you a roofie and then next thing you know, you cut up. and it's goddamn freezing.
Oh man, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
we gotta get out of here,
damn.
man.
I mean, it was sinister as all get out.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, I can't describe it right now, but yeah, it was wicked as fuck.
Alright, this is James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. You know, so all of these things are just, as we had talked about earlier before we had to move, you know, it's character building. You know? Any type of situation, it's a character improvement or enhancement situation. You know, the Lord is purifying something out of us and putting in us something in which it's going to carry us further into this journey, man. You know, Lord willing, through the end.
Oh, read that last part again, brother.
Done.
The last verse.
This is James 1 and 3. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
That's it, the trying of your faith. So the Heavenly Father going to try you, meaning He's going to test you.
Bingo.
And that patience, the root of that, I think that's Latin, kata, goes back to suffering. You know? So the trying of your faith worketh patience, so that patience is you suffering. We are going to be perfected through our suffering.
Right.
Like I said, man, having things given unto you, that doesn't build character. Because you hadn't had to work for it, you hadn't had to suffer. But when you suffer, man, then when you give in the kingdom, after having had to suffer for it, you're going to appreciate it. You're going to take care of it. It's like Esau. The earth was given into his hands. And look what he did with it. You know?
Beautiful.
He didn't have to suffer. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Done. Really, actually, that was the point.
That was the point.
I mean, I can bring out verse 4. It says, "But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing."
Let patience have her perfect work. You know?
Don't trip.
Let their suffering purge you of your sins, of your transgressions, of your wickedness. That's what suffering is for.
Right.
Suffering purges. You know, anybody that, you know, in sports, any type of professional level, whether it's boxing, football, baseball, man, for them to get on that level, to compete professionally, it took suffering.
Yep, time.
They ain't just like I always say, they ain't rolled out of the bed that morning and say, I'm gonna go play for the Astros.
Right.
No, man, you're gonna make a fool of yourself. But them guys had to put in work. They had to suffer.
Yep.
Getting that gym.
Yep.
They, you know, boxing.
Yep.
You know, putting in that work.
Yep.
Road work. Hitting the highways and byways.
Yep.
On that road. You know.
Yep. That's right.
If they win and they legs up.
Yep. That's right.
You know. So you can take them punches. You get punched real good to the body. The first thing when you go out, if them legs, them knees gonna buckle. You know, like Richard Pryor saying, nigga hit him so hard one time, his leg just said, fuck it, I'm going down. You can stay and fight if you want to, but I'm going down. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but he said his leg said, fuck it.
Yep.
Take this abuse.
Good, you got it.
All right, this is Hebrews chapter 12. Yeah, verse 6. No, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. What we've been talking about. You got those who faint. They get a little rebuking. And it don't matter, man, whether you was wrong or right.
Yep, that's right.
That don't matter.
Nope.
Perseverance, that's what matters. Endurance, that's what matters. Again, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. I don't know what that is though. They say it's thy faint.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Thy strength is small.
Yeah.
But reading on verse 6. For whom Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh shall love it, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. What we were talking about earlier, man. To truly accept this truth is to accept, you know, being cut by this truth. Taking those slices and dices. You ain't gonna get around that. But people would like to say, oh, I believe what y'all talking about. I accept what y'all teaching. But then, you know, somewhere down the road, they get offended in this truth. Then you really don't believe. This truth is about being offended. This truth is about being cut. Why? Not because the word is bad, because we are contrary to these scriptures. Right. As is written in Hebrews 8:8. For finding fault with them. Fault wasn't with the covenant or with the laws.
Yeah.
Fault was with us. Still to this very day. And you're gonna get cut. But again, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6. For whom Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh shall love it, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh shall deal it with you as with sons. Right. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Right. So like it's conditional. You know, this chastening is conditional, meaning the only way you pass is going to be by faith, man, by enduring and overcoming it through glorifying Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. You know, because you're going to be weak in that situation. You know, you're going to look at it carnally first. You're like, man, that's fucked up or whatever. You know what I mean? But it says if you endure, then the Lord's going to treat you as sons, man. You know? So it's a condition. Just like the covenant. You know?
Right.
Hey, look, you want this crown? You know, hey, you gotta earn this crown, bro. You know, it's not gonna be given to you just based upon you being an Israelite. You know? You're gonna have to work for it, just like anything else in life. You're gonna be tested, you're gonna be tried, you know, I'm gonna punish you sometimes. You ain't gonna know why I'm gonna punish you.
Sometimes you don't know.
Right. Other times you might find out later down the road.
Might come down
and you be like, you know what? Man. And it just dawned on you.
Right.
You be like, damn, man, that's heavy.
And then you be glad you didn't go off and be a whole ass nigga and showed your ass.
Right.
You're like, man, I'm glad I didn't.
You know, just like King David, he kept his integrity. Job, he kept his integrity. You know? That's all we really saying, Akio. Look, hey, you gonna get jacked up in this truth, man. You know? Scripture says a righteous man falling 7 times. Yeah. How are you falling unless you're being tried? You're not tripping. You're not just walking down the street.
Yeah, talking about tripping over your feet.
No, it's gonna be situations where the Lord, just like any master, you know, looking to give the kingdom, you know, to his servants, he gonna be like, all right, cool. I saw what you did the first time you had the kingdom, bro. But we ain't gonna let it go down like that, you know, this go round. You have to prove yourself, you know? And the scripture says, prove all things, including you.
Hey, first and foremost yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Beautiful, bro. One more verse. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 8. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
Yeah. Hey, the Lord chastening those who he loves, man. You know?
You don't want to be no bastard.
Right, done. Hey, just like, you know, a father does to, you know, an earthly father does to his earthly son, man. You know? You don't want him to get ran out in the middle of the street. So if he does, and you're going to try him, just like the Lord is trying us. You're going to put him in situations. You're going to question him.
Ask him questions.
Right. You're going to see where his mind at. Yep, that's it. You know, because you want to be assured of how he's going to act, his behavior, whether it's forthcoming of the Lord to be approved of Yahweh Shemel Shah. How much more Yahweh Shemel Shah? Think of that level. You know, the Lord is literally preparing us to rule eternally.
Yeah.
Okay? Right. Not no, 20 or 30-year job. For Esau, brother. You've been a manager for, a couple years or whatever, you get promoted, you change roles. Like, no. This is an eternal lot. That's heavy, man. The Lord is going to, the scripture says he's going to search Jerusalem with candles, man.
With candles.
He was like, all right, I'm going to look you up and down. You know what I'm saying? All right, inside and out. Just like a fine specimen of gold. You go to a jeweler, or precious stones. You're looking for any type of blemish. You know how Jakey is looking for a discount and shit. You're like, nah, it's a crack right there, man. It's a crack right there, dog. The Lord is searching your spirit in that fashion, man. To deem you worthy. To deem you acceptable. And Yahweh Shai is the one that's doing it. Through these experiences, because he's the one that's got to report to Yahweh, like, okay, hey, what about these elect men that I gave you? What they looking like? They ready? Hey, look, the feast is prepared, man. I'm ready to eat. Look, I ain't coming back unless y'all ready. So, did you have anything else?
I ain't have nothing. Did you find that one?
Which one? Oh yeah, come on, I did. Oh, Salaki. Look, I didn't ran off into another subject. Here we go. This is Proverbs. 24 and 10 says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Yeah, so hey, and adversity is coming. But if you faint when that adversity comes, adversity as a whole for the entire nation is coming, but Most High brings individual adversity to brothers. And if you faint when your individual adversity comes, then yes, your strength is small. The Most High has no use for you. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for strong, like you're saying, spiritual men.
Right. Yeah.
Able to withstand a little tribulation, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because even Scripture says, man, this is a light affliction, man. Hey, the Lord could have, like I said, man, in comparison to what the Lord has done, the accounts in the Scriptures, in which He's done those things to other men. Yeah, man. Hey, shit, you better take this cheerfully. You better count it all joy. Yeah. Or as your parents used to say, I'll give you something to cry about. You know what I'm saying? Like if you cry for this, look, I ain't did nothing to you yet. Wait till martial law. You're gonna be begging that the Lord had tried you up until that time. To where your mind was girded. To where through those adverse situations you gain strength, spiritual strength, perception through the spirit, discernment, being able to see things before they happen, man, because just as this being the year of prophecy is to say things before they happen. A prophet sees things before they happen. But the question is, what do you do then? You rely on your faith.
Yeah, come on.
That's the answer. That's the key. But you have to have built up that faith. You can't just, as the brother said, you can't roll out the bed, man, and have the faith of all the great men of the Scriptures. You gotta have a mustard seed.